everyone. Now I'm feeling you. My name is Akosia Hansen. I'm from Ghana. So this was my first HagueTalks experience, and it was wonderful. And tonight, I'm going to be your host for the first edition of the HagueTalks in 2019. Yes. HagueTalks is a space for rich conversation. People who have deep beliefs about things, and they're here to share it. And guess what? It's not just speakers, it's even the audience. Of these alternative forms of media, I would like to know what all of you think.
Great participants. Why? Because they're very different people from very different parts of the world with a very different way of communicating.
I said, Mom, I'm going to the Dutch Visitor Program. She was like, are you going on your own? Yes. No family relative? No sister to go with you? I promise, Mom, it's gonna be okay.
Sharing my stories, I felt very close to people who were there, and I think that we had came out with experiences and informations that we can help each other to have a better human rights future.
So my mom comes from a generation who fears the outside world. She wouldn't go walk out the house or walk in the streets without a man. She holds to her traditions and won't open up to new things. This kind of cultural constraint and its huge impact, it's what we face in Kuwait.
We said journalism should have creativity much more, should be merged with creativity much more. So we said, what are the potentials? Which platform we can use to let people know? We even experimented with Tinder for news delivery for 6 months. It's an amazing experiment.
People are intelligent and they come here prepared, so you can talk to them as if you're talking to your intelligent friends.
Turkey is, according to statistics, the biggest prison for journalists. But to me, it is the greatest experimentation area for journalism.
2 years ago, it wouldn't even have been possible for me to come to the Netherlands to speak to all of you, because I come from a very conservative society. But because I have really supportive parents, I was able to, go through school and to be able to talk about my own experiences and to even work in the media.
For me, what's important about HagueTalks is it's sparked by strong speakers, but it's very much about the audience, about what they have to say and what they have to share, their different views.
Whether or not this is a good thing, I don't know, but speakers, sometimes want to hear specific questions. I heard all of them. I'm happy for it.
It's also like 65% at 140 journals, which is so high for male.
65% men at 140
yes.
journals.
Yes.
What are you doing to change that?
You're gonna regret your clap.
Something that really impressed me when it was time for questions, it was a lot of women who put their hands up. Another hand there. And usually I'm not used to that. I just have to try and pick out the women and make them talk. And
Focus on your personal story. It's amazing because nobody knows you than you.
Stay true to yourself. Know what your main message is that you want to say, and find those stories or a story to really illustrate that.
It's your story, just be fine, be yourself and say your story.
Always measure the time, because you have 10 minutes and you have to be really ready, because you need to squeeze your stories within those 10 minutes.
And avoid jargon. Talk in real language that everybody is included and everyone understands.
care about the stories the speakers are going to share. Listen to your audience, I guess. I mean, let everyone feel included, let everyone share their stories. Okay, so we've actually run out of time. I'll take my last question here. Please pass the mic and then we'll wrap up with our last speakers. Thank you. This was amazing. I really liked the conversation. I have hope for what's going to be coming next, most definitely. I love this.
Sharing stories and experiences always have that magic. So when it has its impact on us, the change begins.
All right, huge round of applause.